unacceptable. You want to get over 100 yards per game on the ground.
Sellers has some room, cuts it back. Taken down inside the Old Dominion 40-yard line. Three-man rush. Sellers, pass caught at the 22. Reception made by Vandrevius Jacobs. Stalwarts of college football that you just don't talk a lot about. Nice patience, gets it to Vandrevius Jacobs, breaks a tackle inside the 35. Jacobs, oh, so close to getting that one to the end zone.
The receiver's body, extend the play, no one's open, move. Find him and just put it on.
Here's Sellers, touchdown! South Carolina has the lead.
Triple option, can hand it to the back, defensive end chills. Then you see the flat control run out with the receiver. So option 2 is out the window at that point, and then option 3 is, hey, I'm 6'3", 240 pounds. I see the end zone, I gotta figure out a way to get in there.
Sellers rolls to his left, has a wide open receiver, and a touchdown. Mazio Bennett Jr., a 24-yard score. Had 2 last week against ODU, and now he has his first career touchdown.
And just a miscommunication in the back end of Kentucky. The outside corner, number 6, J.Q. Hardaway, stayed on the post to the inside, which allowed.
They're 0 for 6 on third down. And Kentucky's 1 out of 9. Sellers dodged the rush and found a wide open receiver. Mazio Bennett, who has the only touchdown in this game. Rocket Sanders is the running back. They fake a pitch to him. Another open receiver and a touchdown. Joshua Simon, the tight end, 16 yards.
Well, I've said for a while that these guys are starting to fly downhill. They don't fly downhill, but look at Sellers. Fake the pitch to Rocket Sanders, gets the defenders to bite just ever so slightly and floats it right up and over the top of the zone.
To track All-American, he's run a 10.11 in the 100 meters. Michael Smith down the sideline. They're well into Kentucky territory, all the way down to the 20-yard line.
In 6 plays, they have quickly muscled down to a 1st and goal. Keeper Sellers picks his way to the right and is tripped up, reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a start. So on 2nd and 25, Sellers escapes pressure, takes off, and doesn't slide. He weaves his way. They get back a nice chunk of the yardage before. And there's the keeper, shows the acceleration. Sellers in a foot race. They won't catch him. Atonement, 75-yard touchdown. And local guy, initially committed to Syracuse. There was some uncertainty there. He didn't feel comfortable in South Carolina, who did not offer him initially.
If he was covered by another eligible receiver, then he would be ineligible.
Thought he was in the slot.
Sellers hit as he throws, launches downfield, and the catch is made by Jared Brown. Not playing it safe, not sitting on their big play.
Obviously told Coach Kiffin to go for it. They fail, and now South Carolina breaking free as the quarterback, LaNorris Sellers, stepping out of play inside the 20 at the 17-yard line for South Carolina on offense.
Brady Hunt's going to come across, and he's going to get a key block on the cornerback to help spring this run. Nice job at the mesh by LaNorris Sellers. Key block by Hunt on Amos.
He had a half a sack the entire season coming into today. He's got 2 sacks alone in this game. Sellers pass. Oh, and a grab. Stabbed out of the air by Dre Jacobs for a first down.
A sense of urgency here.
Got a free 5 yards. Harris was taking his time. And Sellers in trouble, gets away, and he's got some green. He decelerates and then just scoots out of play. That kind of looks strange. Sellers, everybody's covered. Sellers going to try to do it himself, and he gets the first down. This time he stays in bounds. He decelerated and scooted for the hills at the end of the third.
4th down and 9 for South Carolina. Sellers on 4th down with time. Gonna take a strike to the end zone and a touchdown scored by Bennett. Wide open, Mazio Bennett, touchdown, Kakalaki.
You got a true freshman out at the other.
Sellers, pocket collapsing, he escapes. Pumps again, turns the corner, and you see the wheels of LaNorris Sellers. Remember, he had a 75-yard touchdown against LSU, and it's another first down. 3rd down and 15. Drives the ball complete over the middle for a first down to Bennett. First down, minute 14 to play. Sellers with time, and it gets a complete pass midfield. All right, South Carolina's in business here. 31 yards away, only an 8-point game. South Carolina, here's the strike they want to the end zone, incomplete. They were looking for big 6'5" Nick Harbor.
They got to look at that again because his right foot was really close to being in bounds. There's in college football on the go route working against Jackson. Watch this. Catch. Right foot down. My! Did he have possession when the right foot was still down in the end zone?
Rocket Sanders, a running back with LaNorris Sellers. And that pocket collapses. Sellers escapes, hangs a move, and bends it to the outside. LaNorris Sellers is a first-year starter with a 25-yard scramble. There's a lot to break down for this Oklahoma offense, certainly. Thank you, Peter. Great to have you on the road with us today. Sellers steps back, wants to go deep, wide open. Touchdown, South Carolina. A 33-yard strike to Joshua Simon. Well played, LaNorris Sellers, and the Gamecocks extend their lead.
This stadium might have crumbled to the ground with the energy in this building.
He's under duress and breaks free from Scooby Williams. Throws on the run, and it's caught. Oscar Attaway came in at running back, and he went in motion to the right. Empty backfield, design run, and it's LaNorris Sellers on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a start for the Gamecocks. Building on the momentum.
Coming here on homecoming night game, hostile environment, talented South Carolina team coming off a bye week. Wide open, touchdown, Joshua Simon, 15 yards. 4 in November in 4 seasons under Beamer. Well, the previous 3, this is their first November game tonight. Sellers got away, takes off running, has a first down. Just stiff-arms some would-be tacklers away and slides down. Sellers particularly strong in the lower body. This is a design run. He gets outside, has another first down, then gets knocked down out of bounds, and the flags fly. Pass attempt in this half for South Carolina. They've all been incomplete for LaNorris Sellers. Here's an A&M blitz. They hit him after the throw. It's still caught by Joshua Simon across midfield and finally ridden out of bounds.
They can certainly elevate their play at a moment's notice, and they have tonight.
There's a broken tackle and a touchdown for Joshua Simon. 57 yards, a night of big plays for South Carolina.
And full sellout by A&M against the run. So they just sneak Simon right out into the flat. They fall for it. Simon breaks the tackle of Will Lee, and he's off to the races. Makes another guy miss.
At that second level.
Now it's 2nd and 13. Sellers scanning the field, finally throws underneath. Caught there by Nick Harbor, and Nick is inside the 20.
And locates another receiver down the field.
Here comes some pressure from the Commodores. Gamecocks see it, and they strike for a touchdown. Josh Simon 17 yards. Sellers, nowhere to go, and the pocket collapses. Dodges one defender, has some room, but will throw wide open at midfield. It's caught. A huge play for the Gamecocks. Jared Brown inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line.
Tonight's game, LSU Alabama. Winner stays alive, loser probably out.
Boy, nice catch on the run from Gage Larvidan.
South Carolina's got to get this run game going to be successful here against a really good Missouri defense.
That was Simon in motion. Sellers got wide open, and it's hauled in by Nick Harbor for a 26-yard strike.
Birch is going to have to roll over to pick up this vertical, but he doesn't. He goes down, gets his eyes caught in the backfield, and nobody there for Nick Harbor down the sideline, and a big answer by South Carolina.
Pressure coming up the middle. Sellers has man coverage. It is caught. Nick Harbor down to the 5. 43-yard gain. Sellers pop pass, end zone, touchdown, South Carolina, Joshua Simon. And tonight his first pick over the last 4. Sellers with touch, and that's a first down to midfield for Josh Simon. Gain of 28. Carolina 0 for 3 on third downs this half. Sellers runs into trouble and gets, wow, stayed on his feet. Johnny Walker got him, couldn't squeeze him, and it's delivered for a first down. Too much Johnny Walker. Sellers on the money. This is Campbell into Missouri territory and down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds at the 1. Here's a quarterback wants to throw to the back of the end zone and caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. It's a 5-yard strike to Michael Smith.
And it was the touchdown here. If I was thinking quarterback run, you know Missouri was as well. And a big answer from South Carolina.
Campbell in motion, had a huge one on that last drive. Sellers weaves through traffic and completes it. Then Devon Campbell, another big catch for the Nevada transfer. This one goes for 37.
Has made some big plays downfield.
Got a small defender on him. Shovel pass, Sanders. Rocket Sanders dances to the 5. And he punishes his way into the end zone. South Carolina back in front.
Footwork to be able to shake him off and complete a pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Drops it right in. It's caught at the 50. That is the exact response you want to see from a young quarterback who continues to impress. Dialing up a deep ball. It's caught. Monster gain on first down. Dale Von Campbell. Sellers goes under center. Bulldozes into the end zone. Touchdown, LaNorris Sellers. Early in the second. Goal. Sellers keeps it, pitches it, touchdown, Gamecocks. And it's Maurice Brown with his first touchdown of the season.
Receivers, and right there the little flip pass to Maurice Brown. Shane Beamer's got to say, yeah.
3rd and 3. Sellers takes a shot, wide open, touchdown, South Carolina. Nick Harbor left all alone, and it's a quick strike to start the second half for this Gamecocks offense. And that's now 11 straight completions for LaNorris Sellers, the longest streak of his career. In trouble here on a 3rd and 1. Throws on the run, right on the money. It's caught by Nick Harbor. Attempting to make it 3 straight touchdown drives for this Gamecocks offense. Wide open, an easy throw. Gage Larvidan wide open, touchdown.
First down, South Carolina.
On 2nd and 5. Pressure. Sellers escapes. Still on his feet. What a maneuver. LaNorris Sellers into Clemson territory. Dragged down from behind to the 31.
So the offensive line so far, led by Rashawn Lee, has done a great job of creating space.
After 4 straight runs, Sellers stays alive. Sellers inside the 10. Tumbling towards the front pylon. And the signal is a touchdown.
So let's see if a bad thing happens for the D.
Brown goes in motion on 3rd and 3. Pocket collapsing. Sellers escapes again. There he goes, LaNorris Sellers. First down by about half a yard. He slides in safely. Gone, thank you. A big game with playoff ramifications as the Gamecocks get it back. Nick Harbor shoved out by Khalil Barnes. 6 plays of 20 yards or longer so far for the Gamecocks. Sellers back on the ground and another first down. Tripped up at the 32 by Mickens, a gain of 14.
Getting the ball into their best player's hands, LaNorris Sellers takes that quick glance and then he follows his guard.
Attaway back on the field for the Gamecocks. Sellers again. Go back to the well one more time. And LaNorris Sellers bullies his way to the 15.
Change field position, so don't beat yourself.
Sellers wants to run. Dancing across the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Dragging a Clemson defender. That was Lewis out of bounds.
He's not human, Roy. I mean, Peter Woods is right there. And there's nothing. R.J. Mickens is there. There's nothing. I mean, this guy just does the same thing.
Pressure. Gamecocks block it initially. Sellers escapes to the edge and a first down. LaNorris Sellers rumbling his way to the 25. Time for Sellers. Eludes the pressure. There he goes. LaNorris Sellers again to the end zone. He made it.
LSU got hurt late in that game, but he just sees the field, but not just the field, he sees and feels the pass rush when the ball's in his hands.
They've got to get to the 44. Sellers with time, caught at the 39-yard line, and a first down. Nick Harbor starting to see some of that wear. Sellers. What a wonderful touch pass caught by Nick Harbor.
I actually like that decision. I think the timeout's more valuable than the 5 yards.
Sellers taking a shot wide open. I'm talking room service. It's caught at the 20 by Campbell.
There is a such thing as having too much time to think about the catch. He did bobble it.
Into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Simon says, Happy New Year. On 2nd and 4. His eyes in the right place, connecting with Simon. Josh Simon still on his feet. From the Illinois 45. Attaway in the backfield. Sellers with the play fake downfield on the out pattern. Throws a dart complete to the 27.